Hi, welcome to Coffee with Becky. We're talking today about your name. I am so excited about this. This is a teaching that God showed me about 5 years ago in a study I've done. And I hope you'll do a study and learn all of this on your own. It's so exciting. It's in Matthew 1. We're going to begin with verse 21. She will bring forth a son, and you shall call his name Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins. So all this was done that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by the Lord through the prophet Isaiah, saying, Behold, the virgin shall be with child, and shall bear a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which is translated, God with us. You know, in the Hebrew and the Greek language, the meaning of the name is in the name. And it's something we've lost in the English language. Even in the Spanish language, you see the meaning of the name in the name. So when David was alive in the Bible and they said David, it was the same as saying beloved, because that's what David means. So Jesus' name, Jesus means deliverer. And that's what it's saying here. You shall call his name Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins. He was the deliverer. So when we say Jesus, we should be thinking deliverer, or the one who saved us from our sins. Now, Isaiah in the Old Testament said his name would be Emmanuel, which means God with us. And isn't that what he did? Jesus came from heaven. He was God's son, and he was with us. Just a couple of weeks ago in Sunday school, we were talking about Jesus and the disciples, and it was one of those aha moments as we talked about it. In Matthew 16, it's Jesus talking to his disciples, and he says, verse 13, who do men say that I am? He's asking, who do they say I am? Who am I to them? And Peter responds and says, or they all respond and say, some say John the Baptist, some Elijah, others Jeremiah or one of the prophets. And he said to them, but who do you say that I am? And Simon Peter answered and said, you are the Christ, the Son of God, the Son of the living God. You are the Christ, the Son of the living God. You're the Messiah, the Son of the living God. You're the deliverer. And then this was the aha moment, because Jesus answered and said to him, blessed are you, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood has not revealed this to you, but my Father who is in heaven. And I also say to you that you are Peter. And on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. Peter declared who Jesus was. He said, you are the Christ, you're the Messiah, the Son of the living God. You're the deliverer. You're the one who's come to save us from our sins. You are Emmanuel, God with us. You are God, the Son of the living God who's come to be with us. And then Jesus turned and said, and this is who you are, Peter. You're the rock. You are a rock. And on this rock I will build my church. Our purpose is wrapped up in our name. This is what was so encouraging as I did the study, that Jesus even named the stars, or God named the stars. And all the way through, from Genesis to Revelation, you will see names and the importance of the name. One of the names that comes to my mind was Gideon. And you remember Gideon was hiding in the winepress because the enemy would come in and take away all of their wheat and leave them with nothing. And so Gideon was hiding in a winepress, doing the sifting wheat. And so he's hiding in the winepress, and the angel of the Lord comes to him and says, hail, mighty warrior. Now, he wasn't just saying you're a warrior. He was saying this is who you are. This is your name. But Gideon was hiding in the winepress. He was hiding. His name meant warrior. What does your name mean? Look it up. Just go to Google and type in meaning of name and then your name. Meaning of name and then your name. Now, some names are habitational names, like where people lived. And like Simon Bar Jonah was Simon, son of Jonah. So sometimes you have to dig a little bit to discover the name. And some names may have a negative connotation, but remember, God is a redeeming God. He was coming to Gideon and saying, you're a warrior. You're a mighty warrior. You don't have to hide in the winepress. My name, Becky, means trap. And forever, I knew what my name meant, but it was so negative to me. And I just couldn't get past the negativity in my name. And God, in His grace and mercy, began to show me my name is trap. But a trap doesn't have to be a negative thing. A trap can be good. It can trap animals for food. And one trap that God showed me was a trap of birth, life. That even a woman's womb is a trap to hold that baby, to nurture it, and to bring nourishment to that baby as long as she carries it. And then it becomes a releasing of life. So your name is something that God calls you, and that God says, this, all wrapped up, is your purpose. Jesus was the deliverer. Jesus, in His name, was wrapped up. It wrapped up His purpose. He came to deliver men from sin. Emmanuel, it was all wrapped up. God with us. Becky is all wrapped up. My purpose is wrapped up in my name, a trap, a nurturer, a nourishment, one who brings birth. That is my name. What is your name? Find out what God calls you. If the angel of the Lord appeared to you today, what would He say to you? It would be just like Simon Bar Jonah. You are a rock, and on this rock I will build my church. Find out your name. Find out your purpose. It's all wrapped up. Thank you for joining me today.